Beloved, I want to share with you something that came to me this morning, about 2:30 this morning. Today is November 2nd, 2024. So I'm just going to read it as I got it. Going back to greatness is like a 60-year-old wishing to go back to being 24 again. Life and times don't work like that. Things are in a constant state of change. Change is the only constant. One should be very leery of those telling you they're taking you back to something. America was not made to go back to anything. It was always the grand design to ever keep moving forward towards the light of awareness, compassion, truth, authenticity, prosperity, and togetherness. It may not seem to serve some entity's purpose, those entities that are coldly riveted to milking the cow rather than feeding it, to sucking the blood of the uninformed, ignorant, and weak, rather than to contribute in tangible ways outside their greed, selfish, and ruthless desire to profit at all costs, despite the consequences to their victims. The tricksters are having a field day working their illicit magic to keep themselves in power over the people, trying desperately to convince the gullible and simple minded that they are their saviors and not the people themselves. Coming out of the woodwork of cunning and economic tyranny, they are trying to claw their way back to the top of significance in the mind of the hopeful, looking to feather their hatred and seasoned biases. The purpose of polarization is becoming clearly evident as perceived opponents of the same agenda sees the other as the enemy. Designing clever feats of distraction, they muddy the waters of understanding, making simple things complicated and difficult things trivial. Lovers of themselves, they will destroy the very host from which they feed if their tacit interest is not being served. Wealth and personal accumulation is their small goal, subjugated by their larger purpose, which is the destruction of the true seed and enterprise of humanity's liberation. They will understand and ultimately know that money and kinds will give way to the spark of divinity that will burn away the dross of overt materialism, power, and greed. They will also understand that those on the side of humanity's evolution will not allow the remnant and vestige chain of oppression and suffering that has plagued the human for thousands of years to further be allowed to stand. With eyes open, they will see, yet their brains will not quickly register the information from the sight. Delusion will temporarily replace information true, but such is a journey of wholeness. For the slumbering eyes cannot manage the blazing light, neither does a groping mind fathom the brilliance of truth. All will be revealed in the time appointed, and the social corruption will melt before the fervent light of awareness. As the slumbering ones seek gravity in their concocted story of victimhood, the magicians will lose their sway, becoming naked in the searing light of the coming revelation. Remember, you are not alone. Do not fear. All must be fulfilled according to the way. These too are aspects of the rhythm and sequences of the times. Peace be with you, beloved. Peace be with you.